Hi everyone, this is Fawaz. Welcome to SharePoint World. In today's session, we are going to learn how to send multiple SharePoint API requests in a single call using something called the batch endpoint. Normally, when we use the SharePoint REST API, we send one request at a time. For example, creating a list item, updating an item, or deleting an item. But if you want to perform multiple action at once, like creating several items together, that's where batch processing comes, which is faster, more efficient, and reduce the number of calls to SharePoint. First, I will explain you the basics, then we will jump into the actual creation. Here we use the HTTP method API slash batch. This endpoint we are using, and method is post. Also here we using the HTTP body content type is multipart slash mixed. Means the content type that allow multiple HTTP requests inside one body. So first let us see how we can create this one. Then I will explain you each one. If I look into our flow. So here you can see we selected the manual trigger flow. Here I'm just selecting my SharePoint site. So in my case, this is my SharePoint site. And here we have employee list. I'm trying to do the batch operation into this list. So now here we are selecting the method host and our URI is API slash batch. This is the endpoint. Here we are giving the content type like we discussed. Here you can see multipart slash mixed and boundary equal to batch. So this is basically GUID. GUID means a unique identifier used to name each batch. And here you can see boundary. Boundary is nothing but a marker which we use to separate each part of the batch request. Now here comes to our actual thing, the body. So in SharePoint batch processing, we must use two GUID, one for batch and one for changeset. Changeset means a section inside the batch that contain modifying operation like post or delete. So that case we use the changeset. If you see the structure, you can see here we have a batch and here we the GUID. So basically the batch is used to define the overall structure. We begin the batch body with the GUID format like batch the GUID. Here you can see here batch GUID, then here we have the change set. So inside the batch, if you are performing the operation, we must create a change set. This change set also need its own GUID and start with change set, then the change set GUID. Here you can see. So what happened like here our batch start, then the change set here first list item. Here you can see. Then change set the next list item. After that, here we have to close our change set and the batch. This is the primary structure. Here you can see. So now let me try to run this one. Let me open my employee list. And if I refresh, here you can see item get created. One more thing, keep in mind, SharePoint are not transactional. Means it don't support all or nothing. If any one of the child operation fail, the others still complete and are not rolled back. So just keep in mind when you work with batch operation in SharePoint.